On National Doctors Day, News9 brings you an exclusive conversation with renowned cardiac surgeon and Narayana Health founder, Dr. Devi Shetty. As India celebrates the medical fraternity and remembers the legacy of Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, let's get Dr. Shetty's view on the future of healthcare, cardiac care, and the challenges ahead. Sir, I'll start with something which is up close and personal. In the modern time when the stress is high, you have a lot of toxins in food and air and everywhere. How does one take care of one's own heart? A disease which was supposed to be of late age has turned out to be a young man's burden today, sir.
First of all, everyone must know that how fit they feel has nothing to do with how fit they are. Every adult Indian must go for a checkup at least once in 2 years. That is the most important thing. I am repeating myself because every time a celebrity meets with the heart attack or the sudden cardiac arrest, the discussion is all about the stress and the pollution and everything. Nobody says that 10 years earlier, if this person had some basic tests like a echocardiogram, ECG, blood test and a CT scan, the blockage or the problem of the heart would have been diagnosed and that person wouldn't have died or he wouldn't have had a cardiac arrest without an exception. In my experience, no single individual with a normal heart ever had a sudden cardiac arrest. They all had a pre-existing disease that could have been diagnosed in a roadside diagnostic lab. But people do not undergo health checkup. And they feel that they are feeling good and there is no problem. That is the biggest problem.
So are you saying that it's a mindset which Indians have in terms of diagnostics to get yourself checked, to get a, sort of a report card, annual report card?
Yes, it is because 20, 30 years ago, none of these technologies existed. So doctors said, no pain, no test. Today, there are such advanced tests. You just spend 1 hour once a year. Virtually every organ of your body can be tested and you will get a fantastic report which tells you exactly what's happening. But a very, very, very small fraction of the people really undergo, forget about annual, biennial or once in their lifetime. People refuse to see the doctor unless they have the problem.
So before I move on to broader issues, one thing I would like to ask you, how come heart attacks are happening to young people, 18 years old, 21 years old, people who are doing the treadmill, people who are doing marathon? Why to them, sir?
It is whenever somebody has a pre-existing heart disease, if they get into extreme sports, like running on a treadmill or a marathon, that will precipitate the problem. So people, especially people who want to get into extreme sports and push the heart rate to over 150, 180, they should all have undergone a cardiac checkup before doing the test. Otherwise, they will land in trouble. I constantly see hundreds of people running marathon, so many people running on a treadmill. I want to stop them and ask them, have you done your cardiac test? It is very sad. They're not old people. They're all young people.
I think you have made a very pertinent point. Very pertinent point. The fitness, the body image, I think has undergone a tremendous change in the last 30, 40 years. It's like, everyone wants to have that LA SFO dream, a decked up body, curvy body, not realizing that what may be muscular may not be fit.
Yes. I'll just give you one example. I want you to Google FIFA, FIF, Federation of Football Association, then you write cardiac arrest. Then you get series of articles which is published from the FIFA experience. In the last 4 years, 670 professional footballers had a cardiac arrest during practice session. In just 4 years. This is what is documented. Undocumented cardiac arrest will be 10 times more. I want you to tell me who is fitter than a 20-year-old professional footballer?
No one. I mean to say he should have been the fittest of all.
Exactly, exactly. So if you are very confident about your health and your fitness, I just want you to read the article. Then you realize that how fit you feel has nothing to do with how fit you are.
Okay, let's move on to broader subjects. Sir, how has Indian medical infrastructure come up? Do you think that it has become all-encompassing, it's affordable in context of global standards, for example, the way it is there in Anglo-Saxon countries, Scandinavia? What are your views on it, sir?
India will become the first country in the world to dissociate healthcare from wealth. India will prove to the world that the wealth of the nation or wealth of the family has nothing to do with the quality of healthcare citizens will enjoy. And that is not going to take 30 years, 50 years to happen. It will happen within the next 5 to 7 years. Today, Indians are truly privileged in having some of the best doctors they can find anywhere in the world, some of the best hospitals. Unfortunately, the treatment may not be affordable to large mass of population. That is going to change with everyone having an affordable health insurance. That is going to change when large number of people go through healthcare. When the number of patients seeking healthcare increases, cost of healthcare will go down dramatically. I have a contrarian bet. In India, cost of healthcare will not go up. It will only go down. It is a matter of time.
Dr. Devi Shetty, I know this is a personal question, but I must ask, how many hours do you sleep? How many days do you work? What do you eat to keep yourself fit? Do you do pranayam? Do you do yoga? People would like to know, how do you run institutions? How do you keep yourself in the pink of health?
Thank you. Thank you. See, I do just like any other person is expected to do. I don't do anything exceptional. I am a very, very strong advocate of yoga. And in my personal experience, I found it truly, truly remarkable. And I feel it is the best gift given by India to the world. Okay. So any person past the age of 45, 50, I strongly recommend them to start yoga. And they will get amazing results, especially as one grows older. And people past the age of 60, 70, if they want to remain healthy and celebrate their 95th birthday standing without on a wheelchair, they have to get into yoga. That's my main advice. And the second main advice is I want everyone to wear a smartwatch and walk 10,000 steps every day. 10,000, there are enough medical articles which are published by various organizations clearly showing that people who walk 10,000 steps every day, they have a far lesser incidence of hypertension, diabetes, heart problem, even cancer, even Alzheimer's. Everything is significantly less on people who walk 10,000 steps a day. So that is my advice to everyone.
Is it even better than, sir, weight training and swimming?
Now, the weight training and swimming is good, but these are not sustainable. Whereas a walking, it's not like a morning walk and evening walk. You can walk in the morning and evening, but the most important thing is every hour you should get out of your chair and walk for 3 minutes to 5 minutes. That will really, really has a big impact because today our life is confined to the chair. Most of us are spending most of our time. But I recommend everyone to get out of your chair, look outside, walk for 3 to 5 minutes and come back and sit and do your work.
So how many steps do you walk, sir, and how many hours do you sleep, and how many hours do you work every day?
I sleep for about 6.5 to 7 hours, and rest of the time I'm working. And I don't think it is working. It is for me, I enjoy my work. When work becomes fun, it is not work anymore.
So you're working 12 hours?
Yeah, yeah. I like to work longer, but yeah.
And how many days a week, sir?
We work 6 days a week,
6 days
six
a
full
week.
days. Only Sunday we are off, yes.
So, okay. So this is one good message that, you sleep for 6.5 hours, you work for 12 hours, and you are fit. I hope you remain fit like that, sir. But I hope you remain fit like that. But what is your message on the, on the Doctor's Day? What should be the Indian health priority? Is it time for us to reimagine health, sir? What should be the priority areas where there should be more synergy between the government and private entrepreneurs like you?
The first, I have just two messages. First thing is, everyone, irrespective of how fit they feel, must go for an annual health checkup.
Okay.
That's very important. I'll give you the data why you should go for annual health checkup. Every day, few thousand people will develop heart attack. 10% of them will die before reaching the hospital. It may not be 1,000, it may be 1,00,000 people, because we are 1.4 billion people. Every day, few thousand people are told they have advanced cancer and there is no cure for it and they're going to die. Just go back 1 year earlier. If all these people went for some basic tests with ultrasound, CT scan and blood tests, none of them would have had a heart attack. None of them will be told the heart attack will be diagnosed and these blockages will be diagnosed, they would have been on treatment. None of them will be end-stage cancer. It will be early-stage cancer which can be cured most of the time. Now look at the data of death, premature death. I'm talking to people dying at the age of 40 or 50. 33% of the death is due to cardiovascular disease. 17% of the death is due to cancer. That's about 50% of the premature death can virtually be eliminated if everyone goes for a preventive checkup or annual health checkup. Nothing in this world will give you that kind of a return on investment as everyone going for a preventive checkup, annual health checkup.
Okay, I think that's the message that's the message I take from you, and that's the message I think News9 will use to share it with its viewers, that this is what Dr. Devi Shetty said. Annual checkup should be mandatory if you want to live long. Thank you so much, sir, for making time. Thank you. It was a real pleasure to have you on board. And to my viewers, get yourself checked every year.